So he moves the bedside table back to where it was. And what does he do? He doesn't realise no blood on the curtain behind it, which is inconsistent with the amount of action going on the surface of that table. But the most important mistake he made is right down here. Because underneath that side table leg are two perfectly circular passive blood drops from when he was working on her before. And he's just moved this bedside table directly over the top of those blood stains, which means the scene was staged. Because nowhere in this room, in this situation, in any of this blood, in any of this action, nowhere are Lindsey's fingerprints. If she was bleeding and doing all of this herself, her fingerprints would be on either side of this table. He's moved it and put it back over those blood droplets unknowingly to make it look as natural as possible, as though she came over here, stood there, cut her wrists and went out the window, when that's obviously not what has happened. Based on the way Patrick Clancy told on himself on the stand, I can reasonably predict what happened with the rest of the timeline. Lindsey going out the window, going to CVS, returning home, and then going to the restaurant, then returning home again. But I want to focus on the bedroom. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is because I need to explain this stain. I think when Patrick got back from CVS, he realised he made a mistake, went upstairs and returned the Apple Watch to the drawer because it stopped tracking Lindsey's heart rate. He needed to put it back to make it look like she had been responsible for those movements. Then he got blood on his shoes rushing to do that, panicked, took the shoes off, took them down to the basement where he did some other deeds as well. He changed his shoes, took the boots and whatever other bloody paraphernalia he had that he needed to get rid of, likely went back through those woods to then go to the restaurant to pick up the food. If you got chills just like I did when I noticed this, please share this video. I want it to reach Kevin Reddington because this is one of the most concrete pieces of evidence for the defense that I have seen so far, other than the email, and it's been completely ignored and gone unnoticed.